Welcome everyone to welcome back everyone. Now we are welcome YouTubers by me, Big O fan. Let's get over what about. Let's get to my intro. So welcome everyone. This is your boy Gamer, and if you like what you see this podcast, you can come and subscribe to it and share life stories with your friends. If you want to join fans, make sure to write me on below, DM me, or listen to social media. And I have this WWE 2K25 summer wrestling league. If you want to join us, it's for free. There's no live streaming. But I give you guys for you. I'll be doing a Madden League and Cover Dynasty League soon. So, what's we're going to before I plan on doing
Revelation chapter 2. the angel of the church in Ephesus, write, these are the words of him who holds the 7 stars in his right hand, and walks among the 7 golden lampstands. I know your deeds, your hard work, and your perseverance. I know that you cannot tolerate wicked people, but you have tested those who claim to be apostles but are not. Persevere and have endured hardships. I hold this against you. You have forsaken me. Sin a heart. In the paradise of God. To the
Now we're back to our game. So our game before game day is Sunday, Thursday night prime time. So Seattle Seahawks 2-1 take on Arizona Cardinals 8:15 at State Farm Stadium. So let's get to the Week 4 matchup details. So Seattle will have offense point per game. Seattle will have passing yards. Seattle rushing yards. Seattle open points in the game. And Arizona has the opponent's passing yard, and Seattle has the opponent's rushing yard. Now let's get to the top 3 players of the game. This game. Defense tackle, Al Williams with 91 over rating, 15 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Cornerback, Dave Weatherspoon, 89 overall. 1 interception, 9 pass deflection. And halfback, K. Walker III, 88 overall, 6 yards per carry, 305 yards rush. Now 3 top players for Arizona Cardinals. Strong safety, Beat Baker with 92 over rating, 0 interceptions, 3 passes deflection. Tight end, T. McBride, 92 over rating. 18 receptions, 215 receiving yards. Right edge, Jay Sweat, 86 overall, 18 tackles, 5 tackles for loss. Now let's get to the game day status report and injury report. So, 5 injuries for Seattle Seahawks. So, our receiver, Cooper Kupp, is out. Quarterback, Cam Donald, is out. Right edge, B. Maffei is out. Left tackle, C. Cross is out. And wide receiver, Jay Smith, is out. And now Arizona injuries. Only one. Cornerback B.G. Williams is out. So that's it for this, and let's get to the game.
following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Tonight it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys have won 2 straight since dropping the opener a few weeks back. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans could help them get out of this slump. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Throwing right away, here's Locke. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way, the number of injuries they've had already.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw it is Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Walker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Locke. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Here's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Locke now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they get.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And when you watch him play, all you think about is how dynamic he is. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. Threw for over 20 touchdowns for the first time since 2021. Fully healed from a knee injury a couple of seasons ago. He's got his team thinking big in 2025.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On the counter, it's Connor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Shotgun now for Murray. Now a short one here, caught by the ball. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Play action. Now it's Locke. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now a 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Locke now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases. Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Greg George deep for Arizona. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
After the turnover, here's Locke. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
There's Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early on.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Murray now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Formation for the Cardinals.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well. As come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Clock going to throw. Open man, there's Bobo. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the number is starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Locke. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Locke to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Let's talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely move the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Murray now. Screen pass to Connor. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow He can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Locke looking to change the play. On 2nd and 11 now. Locke. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw it is Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Murray off play action. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he goes out right around the 39. 3rd down and 13. To throw, it's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And got things going.
All right, the score is, and the first quarter, the score is Seattle Seahawks 14, Arizona Cardinals 0.
Early, 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Locke. This is the tight end fake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Seahawks had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, the Seahawks on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Locke off a play action. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Play action. Now it's Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. From the gun, it's Locke. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinal offense takes back over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally get a beat on him, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Walker now in 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
First down, Seahawks.
Locke now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out now come the Cardinals. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Murray going to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass from the pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Block going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a good pickup there, a 22.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Back to throw. Lock. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
Well, they see him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win every battle.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinal.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Murray. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray again. This is Connor. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Seahawks 47.
Murray now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Uchenna and Wonsu got the sack there. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. After the turnover, here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That's a gain of 5.
Now Murray. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 6. Now Murray again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Higgins. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Throwing now is Murray. Fighting to stay upright. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you said, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the number half in first half. So the score is Seattle Seahawks 28, Arizona Cardinals 7, and see you in the second half.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Well, they run the option on 2nd down. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Here's Locke to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Seahawks.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 40-40.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Locke. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They look to throw. It's Locke. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit. But this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far. So you may want to double check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Got his man. It's Deutsch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Cardinals.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Murray. And that's incomplete.
And that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Murray to air it out again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Weak Woolley on the coverage there defensively.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to throw now on first down. Screen pass to Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at their own 27. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Block off of play action. Open man, there's Bobo. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. 2nd and 9. To throw it is Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that would be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's clipped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of these guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Connor. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Murray going to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Locke going to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. And it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Locke now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Seattle.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Straight ahead, Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Block working out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to get the football back at their own 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Here's Murray. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give to counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones.
And the hitch was run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up that 3 yardage. That's exactly what he got done there.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. There's a short one caught by Roman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A short one here caught by McBride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. Connor up the middle. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. One of the tight ends comes in motion. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tip Roman from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Ryland for the PAT. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Will Johnson there on the cover.
Throwing now is Locke. That'll be caught by Bobo. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Locke. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 28 yards. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here's Murray. It's complete to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 64 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Ryland on for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as it kicks away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Seahawks offense and Drew Lock headed back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. We'll get that to Charbonnet. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On the return, Dortch. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll find Jones again, complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Now Murray again.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Short one here, caught by McBride. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Murray now. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
16 yards. First down to Seattle.
Here's Locke to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. First down, Seahawks.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. To throw, it's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run behind center with Crowder. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Toss play, Connor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals will add to their fourth quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The extra point by Ryland up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
This is Fant on the short completion. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Locke. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running right is counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So now Locke and the Seahawks down by 10. A minute 55 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Locke to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Locke. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
Now Locke. Steps away to his left. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. To throw is Locke, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Locke to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Locke. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a 1-score game. Myers' kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't cover in school.
Oh, you did? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Cardinals, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.